Hi everyone, this is The Fair Show and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about semi-final 2. What's going on in this semi? A lot of people believe that this is a weak semi, but in my opinion, this is not the case. At the end of the day, after seeing all the rehearsals and also watching some of the performance at the pre-party, I strongly disagree. Yes, there are weaker entries, but overall, this semi is also strong. I think this is one of the most strongest competitions that we had in years, so Liverpool definitely got some good competition. In this video, I am going to talk about my prediction, who will I believe that will qualify, and also what's going on in the rehearsals. Opening the first semi-final, it's Denmark, Riley, breaking my heart, and definitely Riley knows how to look cute on stage, and he has something in his persona that knows how to connect with the audience just with his eyesight. He has this magnet that pulls you directly on him, and this is something that I really like from the artist. On stage we have seen him with a totally new performance. He has a new outfit, new graphics, although some of the color schemes are the same. However, this is what it looks like from the sample that EBU showed us. Overall, I still believe that he went to Eurovision with the wrong entry, and most probably this song has a better potential outside the Eurovision world. For me, this has a rating of 6 out of 10. And I believe that this song will struggle to qualify. However, it's there, so it might qualify because I do believe that this is a borderline qualifier. But for me, as it stands, it won't qualify. Let's move to Armenia. Brunette and her entry, Future Lover. And I always believed in this entry the very second I heard this song. Those of you who watched my reaction, you can confirm this statement, and Brunette is not disappointing at all. I mean, all of a sudden Armenia has elevated its entries after COVID. Something happened and boom, they're back in action. For me, it's an amazing staging, one of the best vocals in this year's competition, and the song is simply unique and amazing. For me, this has a personal rating of 9 out of 10, and for me, I have no doubt that this entry will qualify for the final. Let's talk now about Romania, Theodore and De Ce Te. Unfortunately, this is one of those songs that I personally least connect with. Overall, the staging looks different from what we've seen from the national final. However, still there's that element that I'm not sure how far this song can go. Even I've seen him in Amsterdam, although the song was very popular. In my opinion, this will not get enough televoting votes. Also, he will be performing early in the competition, so he will be slightly lost, definitely over them. In my opinion, this song will struggle to qualify, and it has a personal rating of 5 out of 10. Alika from Estonia next, and her Bridges. Oh my god, I genuinely love this song. I mean, it is an amazing ballad. We remember in the nationals final we've seen her with the piano. However, from the snippet that we have seen, it looks like that they got rid of the piano, which is slightly quite disappointing because this has been also used as a marketing technique. It could be that we are going to see the piano maybe in the beginning of the song and they removed it. Who knows, we will find out on Thursday about this aspect. We have seen a new outfit. Notably, most of the artists in semi-final 2 have new outfits, which is nice and amazing because we will see different fashion on the Eurovision stage. However, after seeing all of the semi-final 2 entries, I believe that there are better entries than this one, unfortunately. I will still listen to this song after Eurovision because it does have a personal rating of 7 out of 10. However, I do believe that this song will not make it to the final. And up next is Belgium, Wonderful Gustav and Because of You. Well, here Belgium is treating us with this 90s pop song, classic pop song, which is amazing. We have seen Gustav in many pre-parties and his performance has been consistent. There's consistency, there's fun element. I think this will bring joy for those who will be watching the song, and also of course it is very Gustav. Overall the performance rehearsal, it's what I was expecting from Gustav. I'm happy to see his backing vocalist who also has been touring with him at the pre-parties. So overall I'm very happy with what Gustav is offering on stage. I have a personal rating of 7 out of 10 for this song, and I also believe that this song will get enough televoting votes and this will qualify. And let's talk about Andrew from Cyprus and his broken heart. Well, this is not a surprise for me. However, this is one of the best songs in semi-final 2. Most probably this will also reach the top 3 in this semi. From what we've seen, there's wonderful graphic, wonderful image, wonderful vocals. I think this song is complete and it's ready to go to the final. In my opinion, this song has a personal rating of 8 out of 10, and also I do believe that this song will qualify. 7th song in the second semi-final, it's Delia with her entry Power from Iceland, and I have to admit that what we've seen from that 30-second snippet, it looks very similar to what we've seen at the national final. I don't think the song elevated enough. The song message is very common nowadays. I mean, women empowerment, you don't have power over me. I think now it's time to move on from this message, even though it's never enough, but it's time to find different messages. I mean, I love the song, but I don't think it is enough in this year's competition. Definitely there are better songs and stronger entries. For this reason, this song has a personal rating of 5 out of 10, and I also believe that this song will not qualify. Let's talk about Greece and Victor, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sure what's going on stage. I mean, it's very confusing, it's very messy, and I'm very disappointed that I'm listening to these vocals at Eurovision stage, because at this point I expect perfection, and Greece is far from perfect. The only thing that I like from the whole performance is the dress. He's very well dressed, I love that, but there's a lot of work to be done, which I don't think it will be done in time. For this reason, I believe that Greece will not qualify this year. It's very painful for me to say this, because I normally love the Greek entries, but it is what it is. And this for me has a personal rating of 5 out of 10. And let's talk about Poland, Blanca and Solo. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, most probably this has been one of the most critical entries in this year competition. She received a lot of hate. Well, I disagree with all the hate that it was done towards this artist, because I believe that it was drama over nothing. Overall, this song has that summer vibe, and she did keep this summer vibe on the Eurovision stage, and definitely from that 30-second clip she is showing that she elevated her performance. She left some mystery with the dance break, and I'm really looking forward to see the full dance break. So yes, I am looking forward for Poland. Overall for me this song has an 8 out of 10 rating, and I do believe that this will qualify. Let's talk about Joker Out, Carpe Diem and Slovenia. Overall, this artist, this band kept a lot of consistency towards the whole competition. We've seen them in each and every pre-party, and they continue to grow the song, their persona, their personality, and of course they were rehearsing for the big party at Eurovision, because they know exactly what they're doing, and this is thanks to all of this training that they received from the parties. Well done for your efforts, Slovenia, this year. You're definitely going through the final. Welcome back to the final, Slovenia. I really also love the English version of the song. For me, this has a personal rating of 8 out of 10. Of course, I do believe that this entry will qualify. Up next is Iru from Georgia. She's back, actually, rather than back to Eurovision, she now qualified to the adult Eurovision. And of course, there is element of experience at Eurovision, because the artist know exactly what she's doing. We all know that for the past few years Georgia has been struggling to qualify for the final. However, with that staging, with that outfit, and with that voice, and with this song, I believe that Georgia this year will have no problem to qualify. For me, this song also has a personal rating of 8 out of 10, and yes, I do believe that this song will, like this, qualify. Let's talk about Picked Jacks from San Marino and their entry Like an Animal. Well, I have to admit that I'm still struggling to connect with this song. It's very unfortunate because the group and the band, they're really nice people and they really enjoy performing, but I do believe that they are performing at Eurovision with the wrong song, which is very unfortunate because they are really good performers. Even during the pre-parties, we've seen them, they gave a lot of good party. So it's a shame that we are in this situation. I also believe that most of Europe will fail to connect with this entry, will not appreciate it, even though they are working hard towards a very good result. But the issue here is the song, that it is not good for Eurovision. It's not what Eurovision needs, and I believe that yes, the song will struggle to qualify, and for me this has a passing rating of 5 out of 10. Who the hell is Edgar by Selena and Thea from Austria? It's next. No doubtly that this year this is one of the most catchiest songs and also one of the most mysterious songs that we have in this year's competition, and no doubt this stage is reflecting this. I really liked the graphic. I think the graphic is cool. I really like their outfits. However, from that 30-second clip, I felt that something is missing. I'm not sure what's missing. Maybe this is part of them being mysterious and they are continuing to be mysterious. Who knows? We will only find out on Thursday. Despite the fact that there's some elements of mysteriousness and something feels missing, I still believe that the song can and will qualify. For me, this song has a passing rating of 9 out of 10. And let's talk about Albania and Familia Kelemendi and their entry Duje. I have to admit that before listening to this entry live at the pre-parties, this song, it really had my attention. However, when I've seen their performance in Poland, like this, my opinion changed straight away and it became one of my top favorite. And I'm going to explain why. This song has something unique. There is this family element that they are able to portray. Of course, they're family, so this is helping them a lot. However, this element is very special. They know how to portray it and makes this song extremely unique, and in fact, none of the other entries in this year's competition offer this family vibe. Looking at the rehearsal, this is a continuation of what we were watching during the pre-parties. This song really grew on me, and I believe that European people will appreciate the song and will vote for it. For me, the song has a personal rating of 8 out of 10, and I do believe that this will make it to the final. Well, let's talk about the 15th entry in this year's competition, Lithuania. They're back with Monika Linkte and her entry Stay. Of course, during the past few weeks of Eurovision marketing, she was a lot marketing that part of the folk part of the song, that part of the song, which was really, and it's really special because we never had that sound. Well, Monika is prepared for Eurovision. She knows how to do Eurovision, and although the dress looks very similar to what we've seen at the national final, however, I really appreciated how the graphic looks from that 30-second. Overall, this is what I was expecting from this entry, a very similar performance to what we've seen in the national final. Well, she's an experienced artist at Eurovision. She knows how to do Eurovision and she knows exactly what Eurovision is looking for. This entry has a personal rating of 8 out of 10, and I also believe that this song will make it to the final. Ending semi-final 2, it's Australia with their rock band Voyager, their entry, Promise, and ending up semi-final with a rock song, it's actually a smart idea which will work. Let's face it, the song for me has nothing special. Until there is that wow song that wakes everyone up and reminds everyone that this is not a pop song, this is a rock song, which I really like. And just like that, my opinion changed about this entry because it's really nice and I loved it. I love that sound, I always love it. And in fact, guess what? This is their selling point because this is the part that they treated us during those 30-second sample that we have seen from EBU. Well, there's another car on stage which reminds me of another entry that we're watching, the first semi-final from Malta. However, overall they have an amazing, great stage presence. They have been consistent even during the pre-parties. I do believe that they can achieve a lot at this year's Eurovision. Definitely they will qualify. I'm not sure how far this entry can go during the final, but at least Australia in the final, it's always nice to have them there. For me, this song has a personal rating of 7 out of 10. And that's all my opinion about this year's semi-final 2. Don't forget to hit subscribe so that we keep in touch. And if you like any of these artists, you can watch one of my interviews that I've done with some of the semi-final 2 artists. You can see them in the title box over here, down here. However, to recap, this is my final prediction for semi-final 2. And I believe that the countries that will qualify will be Armenia, Belgium, Cyprus, Poland, Slovenia, Georgia, Austria, Albania, Lithuania, and Australia. And what do you think? Who will qualify? Leave a comment over here. Now, I will see you in my next video.